Hi there, Sarah here from Scattered Pictures Art, and I have a new project to share with you today. These are Shabby Chic Christmas altered file folders with traveler's notebook inserts inside and a decorated envelope and tag. So I will go through both of them. These will be available in my Etsy if you're interested. I'll include the link below. Okay, so we'll start with this one. So this will be called Silent Night, and each of the folders comes with a wooden gift tag just altered with one of the images, a little bit of eyelash trim on a silver bulb pin. This is a chipboard title from Creative Embellishments. It's embossed with some silver embossing powder, and a bow from Creative Embellishments that has some pink embossing powder as well as some metallic paint and pearl accents. This is some vintage lace that I found at a local thrift store, as well as some very old velvet ribbon. This image is a free printable I found on Pinterest, and I'm sorry I don't know where it's from. The sheet just says free, so it didn't have the name of the shop, but it's on my Pinterest boards under December daily and Christmas printables. And then the little tree down here is also a Creative Embellishments chipboard tree that's just embossed with Winter Wonderland embossing powder. So I've layered up some very old music papers from 1908, as well as some dictionary paper, and if you can see, some paper from A Christmas Carol with cheesecloth, coffee dyed paper, and the image, and then done some sewing. There's lots of sewing around the edge, and then we'll flip it over, and each of the folders comes with the envelope tag, as well as these Christmas Carol journaling cards are from Mrs. Cog's Crafts. So they're awesome, and I've sewed them onto coffee dyed paper. There's an altered tag. So we've got the lace tab at the top, some dictionary paper, some of that old velvet ribbons, more of the vintage lace, a couple of buttons sewn with silver thread, and a smaller image. That's just blank on the back. And then a decorated envelope. So I found these beautiful old kind of ivory envelopes, and they're quite thin. But I found them at a thrift store, and so I've embossed them. This one has Merry Christmas and a really cute little winter scene that I've added some stickles to for the little snowflakes. The envelope's been stamped with, this is a Creative Embellishments, it's called Distressed Script stamp. It's my absolute favorite script stamp. It's really small but really defined script. It's beautiful. And then I've rubbed the envelope with some rose gold metallic wax, and again a little collaging here with a button which I found had some silver in it. I thought that went really nicely. Some more velvet and some more of the Christmas Carol book page, a little bit of sewing, and then inside the envelope is just some polka dot coffee stain paper for journaling on. And each of the altered folders also comes with a handmade bead dangle with a Christmas tree on the end. So that's pretty, and the little Tracy Fox curly paper clip. Love those. And then there's the back of the folder. So we've got the velvet and vintage lace pocket, and just some more lace and some layering of the music paper and book page at the top. And then inside is a traveler's notebook insert that matches. And again, we've got some of the old music paper, coffee dyed paper, cheesecloth, vintage lace, and that image, some sewing. I've bound it with some pink embroidery floss that matches, and then again that script stamping, stitching all around. So we'll just do a flip through of the insert. on the inside cover there's a little pocket with "This book belongs to" tag, and I've done some light script stamping on it as well, blank on the back. Coffee dyed doily. Beautiful page from the Victorian flower book that I have, and I did pick a December theme one. So the mistletoe hung in the Baron's halls, and the holly bush brightened the old oak walls. Sing hi ho, the holly. So that's kind of cute. Coffee dyed paper. This is vintage reproduction, Sears catalog, and I've chosen pages with organs or pianos to go with kind of the music and the Christmas Carol journaling cards from Mrs. Cog. So there's one of those in there, sewn onto coffee dyed paper. Blank music paper, some green ledger with polka dot coffee staining, and each of the Traveler's Notebooks has a page spread from A Christmas Carol, and I just folded it in because I figured maybe you want to read the pages. This is the first of the three spirits. So, some lined printing practice paper, coffee dyed. Here we have coffee dyed glassine envelope with some more of that vintage lace. In behind is a coffee dyed index card with a velvet tab that I die cut from that old velvet ribbon. And then inside the glassine bag is an embossed tag with more of the rose gold wax, a little bit of doily transfer, and another piece of that pretty pink lace as a tab. This is from the Best of the Farmer's Wife cookbook, and it's The Secret of Good Gingerbread. So I thought that was good for Christmas theme. So you can staple that or glue that for another tuck if you want. Some more coffee dyed paper, a little glassine bag, and I found these Coca-Cola cards. They're from 1999, so not that old, but I love the Coca-Cola Santa, so I put one of those playing cards in each of the Traveler's Notebooks. Some lined paper coffee dyed. There's an Edith Holden page at the center of the signature, and again I picked December, so this is mistletoe. And there's the pink embroidery floss. And I didn't do beads, leave this in long and do beads because I had to slide it into the folder and they would have gotten in the way, and besides you get the beautiful bead dangle that you can add to the Traveler's Notebook if you want. The other side of the lined paper, this is from a composition book. Other side of the glassine bag, and I've just done some edge punch or decorative scissors along the edge there to open up that side. Coffee dyed, the other side of the recipe page, printing practice, the other side of the Christmas Carol book, the green ledger. Here is a velvet belly band with an altered layaway tag. I thought that was appropriate for Christmas. So I've inked around the edges, add some coffee dyed doily, some pretty lace, some book page from Christmas Carol, and then I've tucked in this little merchandise ticket that I embossed with Merry Christmas and rubbed with the rose gold wax. And again, that's blank on the back for some journaling. The other side of the catalog page, this journaling card from Mrs. Cog's Crafts. A little coin envelope clipped on with another Tracy Fox paper clip. And I've just added a shrunken down image, and this is empty, so you can put whatever you want in it, put it wherever you want. And that's just clipped on some coffee dyed paper here. The other side of the Victorian flower book with the mistletoe and holly, coffee dyed doily, and the back of each TN has the coffee dyed library card and pocket, and I didn't embellish that because this was getting quite thick and I needed to fit it into the folder. So that's the first set, and that's Silent Night. And that all comes with it, as well as the wooden tag. And this will be listed as piece. Again, we've got the bow, title, tree, the wooden tag with the eyelash trim, the vintage lace, more layering of A Christmas Carol, doily, old music paper, dictionary page, and here's the back. Here's this charm. Journaling card from Mrs. Coggs, sewn on coffee dye paper. Here's this little collage tag with the silver sewn buttons. Whoops, sorry, I hit my camera. The dictionary page, Christmas Carol, vintage lace, velvet. And this embossed envelope has the December calendar as the Tim Holtz embossing folder. Another old button, vintage lace, velvet, book page from A Christmas Carol. It's also rubbed with the rose gold wax, and inside is another polka dot coffee dyed paper for journaling, and also some more of that script stamping. So there's the back of this folder with the lace and the collage, the velvet and lace pocket. Now I'll just do a really quick flip, because this is essentially the same as the other one, though it will have just some different journaling cards and a different image. So Christmas Carol, music paper, doily, there's the pink embroidery floss, script stamping, and sewing. Let's go inside. Another This Book Belongs To tag with some light script stamping, coffee dyed doily. This is the Victorian flower book, and this is Holly, Mistletoe, and Christmas Rose. Oh, it's beautiful. Coffee dyed paper, the catalog page for pianos, and this, isn't that adorable? That's from Mrs. Coggs' Christmas Carols Digi. Blank music paper, green ledger with polka dot, the Christmas Carol with the flip out again. There's the printing practice paper, there's the coffee dyed index card with the velvet tab, the embossed tag with the rose gold rub, lace tab, doily transfer, some more of that vintage lace on the coffee dyed glassine bag. This recipe page from the cookbook is Old English gingerbread with fruit filling. And again, it's got the flip that you could make a tuck out of if you want to. Coffee dyed paper, glassine bag with the Coca-Cola card. Composition book paper. Here is the Edith Holden December, and it's the Ivy. Line paper, other side of the glassine bag with the fancy edge. Coffee dyed paper, other side of the Farmer's Wife cookbook page, printing practice, Christmas Carol, ledger. Here is the belly band and the altered layaway tag in this one with some doily, lace, book page, and again the merchandise tag embossed and rubbed with the rose gold rub. Other side of the catalog paper with this beautiful journal card, Christmas greetings from a fairy to a child. That's Mrs. Cog. And the little decorated coin envelope with the curly paper clip. And the other side of the Victorian flower book, coffee dyed doily, and there is your library card and pocket. So I hope you like these. They should be up in my Etsy shortly. And thank you for watching, and have a great day. Bye!